Now, who doesn't like to set their feet and or tentacles down on terra firma for a long journey across the stars, and you're putting up your habitats and you're also your reassembled ship shelter, only to find that next door there's a weird portal to another dimension. That's kinda awkward, isn't it? Welcome to the Portal event. This is a special planetary colonization event that can, as I mentioned, only start on new colonies and can happen pretty much everywhere, whether or not it's a standard world, ecumenopoli, or ring worlds. Everybody can get one. Regardless, a random portal has popped up, and this means it's time to send in the boffins to get this all sorted out. Now, a new portal special project will pop up, as well as a portal research zone planetary deposit on the surface that can be exploited by a portal research pop. Portals. There is a lot of them in this sentence. Now, once the special project is finished, it can have several results. First of all is hell. Yes, you have successfully drilled a hole to the hell dimension, so it's time to get your power armor on and get your double-barreled shotguns ready, because you're about to venture into an area that the crew of the Event Horizon could find recognizable, so better get those Geller fields up and running, or get ready to embrace the warp, and trust me, it is a good pain. Now, the Hell Dimension has a few different outcomes. You can be spiritualist and pray for it, which will get you a certain amount of resources. Or if you're a feudal empire, you'll also get special options for it. You can also opt to close the damn thing, and then you lose the planetary deposit. Arguably the weakest result of the planetary portal. Then there is what I personally find to be probably the best one. Not the funnest one, the best one. Welcome to the Null Void, where you get to find a special quote-unquote void on the other side of the portal and get access to special anti-shield energy weapons called Null Void Beams that come in small, medium, and large flavors. And they are anti-shield weapons, and by anti-shields, I do mean they do insane amounts of damage to shields compared to pretty much any other weapon in the game. They get a 400% bonus to shields, and though they do get a reduction to armor and hull modifiers, that 400% bonus to shields is pretty insane, and let's put it this way, shooting at the enemy and watching their shields drain is pretty amazing. On top of that, it's pretty much on par with a tier 2 laser without the bonuses, which is rather great because it means it's basically as good as 4 T2 lasers. Also, it means that any unbidden that tries to come nearby will lose their shields pretty much instantly, unless of course you're using the Wonder Shot meta. Anyway, as your planetary deposit will also create a science job that in this particular case will generate dark matter. Initially 0.2 units per month of it, but after some time you get the opportunity to probe the void, and at a cost of 10,000 engineering research, which will then increase your dark matter output to 1 per month. And you'll get to keep that for the rest of the game. Then there is a reference to the classic Star Trek episode, Mirror, Mirror, because that is the final outcome. Mirror, Mirror. Once a portal has been researched, a signal will come through by somebody who's called exactly the same name as the leader of your empire. Sadly, they don't have Goatees, and yes, I have reached out to Paradox to make sure that Goatees are introduced in this particular mission. And, well, whoever they are, they also travel through warp drive rather than our hyperdrives. And basically, it turns out that the portal is a conduit to an alternate universe where things are slightly different due to historical events. Possibly at some point in time there was a sound of thunder. Regardless, after a short discussion regarding the different types of FTL and the Warp Beast, because yes, it is a good pain, you can make the decision to start trade with the universe. The Mirror universe, that is. This adds a modifier to the Portal Researcher job, giving it +6 amenities and +4 trade value. And over time, trade can increase and decrease, where you can get more amenities or more trade value as well. In addition, you can get strategic resources due to increased trade. This can be gases, motes, and crystals. Finally, there's a chance that the war with the War Beast fails and the Mirror universe is destroyed. You will get one final message followed by the end of the event chain. Now, what is the best outcome here? The weapon system, dark matter combo from the Null Void are objectively good, especially versus late game enemies like the Unbidden. The Mirror universe, however, is pretty exceptional as it adds additional resources that can help significantly, although there is always a chance that they lose their fight with the Warp Beasts, so that you can lose that boost. The Hell Dimension is, well, I guess it's a place that Cenobites would like, and you would get some tech from it, but that's about it. So yeah, the Portal event, it is a thing. It's definitely an interesting little event chain that keeps you going and adds a lot of flavor. I particularly like the Mirror event, which by itself, like I mentioned, it adds a bunch of cool flavor. In the meantime, up till the 31st of December 2018, we're still running the giveaway competition. Make sure you subscribe to that. It's down in the description below, because you can win yourself every single expansion for Stellaris. That is not only the expansions, not the species packs. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, take good care of yourselves and, as always, each other.